Hey folks, wanted to go over a trade that I did in UVXY today. This market's been in kind of this crash mode for the last month or so, and typically in this market, what we've been having is traps, traps. And so when you see like a support like this is like the key support that everybody's hoping that holds. Ideally, when you try to catch bounces and stuff like that, you don't want it to stop right at that support. You want it to actually break under and make it like a bear trap and then break back above. And so, that's kind of what I was watching today, to time a potential reversal in the markets, in the markets. And so, were we going to hold support, on these levels? And so, I'm watching all the market indices, and that's kind of where we're taking this thing is, can we break back above? And you can see like some of these things, like the Russell broke a long time ago, so they're just so stretched. And so, the S&P 500 is always my tell, is that's the most watched one. And we've got just some incredible breakdowns in this. And so my plan was, when the S&P 500 is ready to bounce, I'll use UVXY as my proxy on the Russell 2000. So I short UVXY, which is a volatility index, to go long the S&P 500 because I get more range and more oomph in it. And so, I shorted UVXY. And I had a great day, up 17,000, made 10,000 of it on the UVXY. And it's, such a simple setup in that when the market is looking like it's about to start to rebound, that's when I want to short UVXY. And so I use a very, very simple setup as it's trending like this. And so this is like your 5-minute chart here. As it starts to trend, what we're looking for is the reversal of the trend. And so, once we crack the trend line, that's it. That's when I'm taking my first initial short in this thing is at $58, and then I'll put my stop loss right over here. And I just short like 1,000 shares of it initially, with the target down to the VWAP. And then as long as it starts to really trend and break down, I'm going to be hitting this thing on the pops and all the bear flags and adding this on, every single one. And so, after it gets down the VWAP, I'm covering up my position. And then into the next pop, when it can't hold its EMAs, I'm going to reshort some and come back into this flush. And then it's just a matter of, nibbling on some as this thing pops into resistance, playing it for the big, big breakdown and the finale flush. UVXY in particular, when it starts to roll over, it kind of rolls over later in the day, and you'll get these big $4 or $5 flushes, into the close. And it just has that volatility. And that's what I look for when I'm day trading, is what gives me the range? What gives me the range? Because if a stock can have a $10 range, I only have to have a few dollars of it to really have a good day. You know what I mean? And so I want to be able to have something with a range. One of the mistakes that people make is they trade the wrong stocks. As traders, we have a responsibility to be in the best stocks that fit our style of trading. And so if you're going to trade trends or you're going to trade momentum, trading stocks that are trending or have momentum means that you're not going to get the results you want. You're not matching them up properly. You've got to be in the best stocks for what you're trying to do. And so I love this type of setup. When the markets are tanking and you think it's time to long, you can short UVXY as a proxy, and you'll get a lot more oomph in it in terms of where you think in terms of return. So the S&P could go up, 1 or 2% off lows, and you'd make 20% on UVXY. It's just going to tank. And so that's one of my favorite trades for this type of bear market trading. Guys, I'm in my chat room every day trading live in front of my students. I'm on audio, video, screen share. I have my trading platform up just like this. And then at the end of the market day with my students, I go over every single trade in detail, how, what, why, when, where, who, how, all that fun stuff. And we dissect these things. Feel free to email me anytime, canal@bullsonwallstreet.com. if you ever want to chat about stocks, or you just got any questions, I love chatting with people, or just leave some comments and let me know what you thought of the video. Uh, Guys, stay safe. Bear markets are very, very profitable for those that know how to move, but they can ruin careers if you don't manage your risk and you don't have a good system for really getting in and out of these things. So stay safe, guys, and let me know if you ever need any help. I'll talk to you all soon.